from the gun, it's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he's got his man, Hilton. And down to the 20. A big play on 3rd down for the Chargers. 53 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now hang on here. I believe, yeah, that is Justin Herbert, the young quarterback, still down. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Chargers.
Jackson now. That is caught at the 7. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Is good.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
21-yard line.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin 1st.
14. Dolphins, nothing.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Desmond King making the tackle.
The ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Tua sets up to pass it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
36-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here. That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Now it's Tua. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this 1st half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the 2nd half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts,
38-yard line,
as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And it'll be intercepted. picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
The Dolphins take
and with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
The Chargers 11.
Now Tua. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Charger ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. Caught left side by Hilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Jackson will throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
To number
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And the Chargers first down.
To throw again is Jackson. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
12 more yards there and another first down.
12. First down, Chargers.
They go play action with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. In 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And over the middle, this is Parker. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to the tight end Hopkins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping
his tracks. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Byron Jones on the cover.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd get a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of
a good pickup there, a 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14.
And Jackson throwing once more. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
At their own.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
First down.
From the gun, Jackson, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to
A
number
15-yard touchdown grab. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Tua hit and the ball is out. And picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Chargers.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Jackson.
That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
At the 5-yard line.
Now Eckler, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Dolphins.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
3-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
once more, here's Eckler. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Complete to number 82. A gain of 14.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Austin Eckler.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Andrew Van Ginkel. A 3-yard pickup.
It's Eckler again. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
56.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
2nd and 10.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has